Hey, I'm Rob Catalano, and this is the PBR Podcast. I'm here for round 2.
Hit it! Culture, sophisticated
Podcast, baby. Now tell me something good. Oh, yeah.
What's up, everybody? Pizza Beer Revolution. Mike Plano, Derek Dean, sitting in. Our good friend, he's a two-timer, Mr. Robert Catalano.
Hey,
What's up, dude?
What's going on, man?
RC back in the building.
Two-timer.
So happy to be back.
Can we show the audience that shirt real quick?
Oh, yeah,
man?
yeah, check it out. So,
See, I was there October 21st, 2015.
I
pretty
like
cool.
it. I like
Yes, reference
Yeah.
to Back to the Future.
Just passed. I was there, obviously.
We were all there.
it. We were there.
And
we had an interesting conversation, and can you? I forget what it is.
But
It was like if you were Marty McFly and you went back to the future, would you have slept with your mom?
with that, it's crazy. No, you said you would.
well,
That's a weird thing.
no, I didn't say I would. I think you misunderstood.
What'd
me.
you say?
Well, let's ask Rob.
Yeah, no. Probably
Yeah.
Well, it's not your mom. Like, what's your mom's name?
Lorraine.
It's not Lorraine.
Okay.
Although, isn't her name Lorraine in the movie?
My
It
mom's
is.
name. My mom's name is Lorraine.
That's
Oh,
why.
no shit.
In real life.
My mom's name is not Lorraine.
Yeah.
It's Antoinette.
Yeah.
Wow.
But if my mom was Lorraine, who's the actress? She was also in Howard the Duck.
She's in a lot of movies.
She was
Yeah,
great.
she's in plenty.
Yeah, she was in
I'm
Wolverine.
drawing such a blank. Frankie, you know?
So Dennis! He doesn't know anyway.
I
Anyway,
think-
she's your mom. You go back in time.
Wow. Yes.
Okay.
Then yes.
All right, so you sleep with her. Now we're back in movie realm. You sleep with her, and she gets impregnated.
The whole future's changed, though. I
The
mean,
whole future is
Yeah.
changed, but who's the offspring? Is that your
Is it you?
your brother or your son?
I don't know. I guess you disappear like in the picture, though, right? I mean, you just start to fade away? Or because it's a different type of genetic code now, right? Isn't like...
It's all different. It's
But
all
you
different.
only exist because of her. So how you bagging your mom? This is weird.
Yeah.
It's totally
This
weird.
is-
We're talking theoretically in movie realm.
Back to the Future movie realm, yeah.
Right.
But
I want to just make one thing clear. Nobody here at this table.
no, gross. But yeah, but that's I get what you're saying. But that's just how could you not just how could you she had you. So how do you even exist to do?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
so weird.
So you should actually not only should your picture fade, you should just vanish.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. There's
just
some
pop-
sort of
go away.
break in the time-space continuum
Yeah.
that,
And I think I've said this on the show before. Do you realize that Back to the Future is forever in the past now?
this is true.
It's never.
That's crazy, right?
It's never in the future again. It's back.
This is true.
It's always in the past.
Rob, being a two-timer on PBR, that's kind of like going back to the future,
A bit, yeah.
right?
A bit.
What's it like coming on the second time? You know, I love having guests on multiple times. You know,
Sure, you could ask them like their likes and dislikes and what. Yeah.
I mean, they've experienced it. It's a little more loose.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know...
We don't. We're not like pressured to be like, hey Rob, hey dude. I don't know why I do that voice, but
Well, we were talking about how big PBR has gotten. I mean,
Huge.
technically, you guys are like international, right? You got some UK fans.
Technically,
I mean,
some. We're like 50%
I mean-
UK, and I don't know why that is.
we got UK fans. Hey,
We love them.
yeah, huge.
what's up,
Huge.
UK
Huge.
IG ladies at IG ladies, right?
I
You
think
got
it might be
plenty
a
of
little
them.
bit because of they like our accents, and that's weird to me because I don't have an
I don't
accent.
know. I think they like the Derek D.
Boo! Wait, oh wait, oh wait.
They do like the Derek.
But no,
D. Ladies love that Derek D. All 4 feet 5 inches.
Come on, 5'7", thanks.
5'7".
Wait, hold on. I think you're right, Mike. But like,
At what- which part?
We love their accents,
Oh, love it. Love
but I think that we're saying we don't have an accent, but we do to them.
Them, yeah.
it. No, I know it's just weird. To
We
me
actually have an
because-
accent to some people, like South Jersey people, and to other people in our country. We have an accent.
Yes, I agree.
Well, it's a mutual love regardless. I mean, I see them commenting on, your stuff and going back and forth. I mean, it's just awesome. That's great. That's how much you've grown since the last time I've been here. I mean, fantastic.
That's how you want it.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to point out though that not Derek. Sorry, I always do that. Dennis.
What is?
Dennis, for the most part, is the one who is using our Twitter. So I want everyone to just know that. Sometimes I watch what he says, and it's like kind of brilliant what he does because he has at Dennis the Intern too, where he has his own Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he starts he'll be on PBR and he'll start an argument with himself, and he'll go and he'll like be tweeting from Dennis to PBR and back.
But But you know what that started? It's. I mean,
I
Rob
appreciate
would-
what he's doing, but
Rob, the social media maven over here, would know. You know, that's kind of creating a.
I mean, yeah, that's a good strategy. It's a little bit of a guerrilla marketing tactic to. I
sure,
mean,
it's insanity.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the other
Right.
term. But you know, Dennis also actually invited me to a fan page for PBR too.
Yes,
so
he
that's awesome.
well, that's actually the girls from
right,
Britain.
right.
They
yeah.
started that. Thank you so much, guys, for and anyone
Yeah.
out there listening that's not on our Facebook fan page. The ladies do a great job at running that, so hop over to it.
Yeah, there was IG ladies, and I think they made one for PBR.
Yeah.
I can't recall
Yeah.
exactly what it is. But
Yeah, I just remember getting invited to him. I was like, okay, it's
pretty cool,
this
man.
is the real deal now.
Yeah, it's
pretty cool.
I mean,
I don't think I got to follow them. I didn't follow them yet.
You didn't?
No,
what's
did you?
wrong with? Yeah, what's wrong with you?
I
man?
don't know what
People took their
what's-
time out of their day to make
I'm-
a fan page for you.
I'm gonna
You
look-
didn't like
I'm-
it.
I'm looking right now. Wait, is it?
All you ladies draw pictures of Derek. You blow kisses to him. He
no,
doesn't
That's
even
right.
follow you.
I come on.
you guys
come
got
on.
pictures drawn of you too. That was
Yeah.
crazy. That was good.
Wait, what? I'm gonna follow it right now.
All right.
What-
That's
what-
great for
what is it
radio.
called, though?
It's called the PBR fan page.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah.
And it's actually a picture of us drawn by
Yeah.
them.
On
That's
on
a
Twitter?
quad. Me, you, Gatto, and Dennis.
No, Facebook.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's one on Twitter too.
Oh, it's the same one.
but I'm trying to find the name of it.
I'm
I
pretty
recently liked it. I can probably link it to you later.
Yeah,
but,
seriously. Like,
yeah.
why don't you just bring the show to a halt? Everybody, at this point, just stop what you're doing. Go to DerekT.com, find his email address, and send him a letter on how he's totally bringing down that.
I'm not bringing down. I'm still talking. I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm trying to find the deal here.
Well, anyway, yeah, major props to that. That's
I'll
just
find it, don't worry.
fantastic.
It's
I
cool.
mean,
Thanks,
yeah.
guys. So
Thank
Rob,
you,
for
yes.
people that don't know, you are a social media professional, and a self-proclaimed geek enthusiast.
Yes, so I love the geek stuff, and I also love the social media stuff. I actually have my own site, robertcatalano.com, where I blog about social media tips and tricks for like small businesses, and I also blog about some geek things too, like video games, movies, and stuff like that. I've been actually super busy though the last couple months, and I mean I haven't really blogged in a while, but I also get guest bloggers to go on there as well if they want to, get some exposure for themselves, people just getting into writing and stuff like that. So I try to help out as much as I can. for
First time I
small
almost
bloggers,
muted
so.
a guest mic. I don't remember getting an invite to blog. Did you get one?
I don't think I did.
I should have
either,
just
no.
muted him. I can't believe it.
Rob, what's the where can people go to find how tips and tricks for social media stuff for like small businesses?
You know what? I didn't mention my own blog, but again, you can Google that everywhere. Everyone can really say they're self-proclaimed social media specialists, but for me, I've been doing it since I got out of college. I went to Rutgers, got a degree in communications, and I've been doing it for 7 years now. Basically, my working life, I've been in the digital marketing field. So
Sure.
I mean, I'm sharing what I've learned from all the industries that I've been in, and it'll definitely be a help to maybe like new sprouting companies or just new bloggers.
What's the name? Like, where can they go? What's
My actual site, or just regular?
Your site.
Catalano.com.
Yeah, Robertcatalano.com.
go there? Oh, for
Yeah,
that, I thought
just
there was
go
like a
there.
separate. Yeah, because
No, yeah. Mhm.
it's funny because my brother owns a gym here in Belmar, and like he's like I try to help him out as much as I can with stuff, and he's always like I don't get this stuff
Yeah.
too much, and he was having problems with like YouTube. He was Google Plus, he's like it's not matching up right, and they're asking me to change my name and this and
Yeah,
that.
it's so annoying.
And like it is a pain in the ass, dude. I help him a little bit, but it's like it's kind of thing where like you got to figure it out
Yeah.
to know how to do it.
It's
you know?
half that, and it's half like a full-time job. As we were like discussing before, like
Yeah.
the analytics. There's just so many networks. It's just too much for one person, especially if you have a full-time job anyway. It's just another full-time job. That's what I am. That people hire me to do what
Sure.
that exactly. So
Do you find like the social media? Do you follow Anonymous at all?
I do.
Did you
Yeah.
see like
and they
this
said-
episode's going to air in on the you're probably listening to this around December 14th, but we're
Okay.
recording this. What's the date today? November what? 18th, right? We're approaching Thanksgiving. So in the world, I'll do a little flashback for you. In the world right now, we're having all kinds of terrorist attacks in Paris, and all that shit's going down. And they're talking about refugees coming out of Syria, so on and so forth. So Rob, you're a social media specialist. One of the things that came out today was Anonymous, who's like these super hackers from wherever, came out in the news today.
All right.
A couple days ago. But they had that video where Anonymous was like,
Well, they threatened, and then
Well,
today.
today they threatened it, but now today they not only shut down like I don't know X amount of ISIS Twitter feeds, but they
really?
started to release their personal information. Right?
Yeah.
You know about it?
Yeah. So what they did is, they're threatening. They want to, I guess, get in this fight.
Isn't there a lot of
that's
people in
going on.
Anonymous from France or something?
They're from all over the world.
They're
Yes.
anonymous
Yeah.
by definition.
There's no head. It's like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
Hydra. It's kind of
No, I got it.
something like that. But yeah, they definitely
I
shut down.
thought they said that though. They said a lot of us are.
Well, the guy with the mustache, that is very French looking.
Oh, me, we,
Guy
I'm
Fawkes.
It'd be
Maurice.
cooler if Anonymous was like, yes, we're going to stick a French fry right up your ISIS. Now, do like, I don't know, like a typical Arabic name using the French accent.
What's
Let's just keep it kind of politically correct, right? Like Muhammad Ali, but as a stupid French guy.
we will get to you, Muhammad Ali.
It's difficult.
yeah, it's kind of hard. Sorry, Rob. We kind of
No, it's
PBR
all
is
good.
gonna get iced now. But if
Yeah,
you get
right.
how would it? Oh my God, I don't want to.
Iced is smeared off ice. When you get down on one knee and you got
Yeah.
to chug a smeared off ice. Hey, by the way, smeared off ice.
Yeah, good catch. Good change.
Yeah,
of
no.
pace.
So they definitely shut down some sites that were pro-ISIS, which is, I guess, their way of joining into the fight and doing their part. I guess you could say. I mean, how effective it is, I guess we'll find out. But I mean,
I love that Anonymous, who's like, supposed to be anti-government and I guess like the quiet enemy, if you will, or like the keeper of the dark good, if you will. It's almost like I always go back to this, man. It's like if you were a G.I. Joe fan growing up, like G.I. Joe had the enemy, and the enemy was Cobra. Right?
Right.
But they always got together to fight the aliens. Right. And I feel like Anonymous is pairing up with the government's helping out, as blindly as it may be, to F ISIS, man. F
Yeah.
ISIS.
F ISIS. And then that happened in the most recent
We
X-Men.
gotta make a T-shirt. F ISIS. I mean, it's a very common thread.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's crazy assholes.
yeah. So this is going to be airing like in December, but
Yeah.
that Paris attack only happened like 5 days ago or so. I mean, all right. So actually, this brings up a good point too. So what's your take on now?
Oh, I gotta
people are
say something.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
No,
ahead.
keep going.
Well, I was gonna say, okay, so tragedy happens. Everyone's now changing their profile pictures to, I guess
I didn't- I didn't-
the
I
photo-
I didn't either.
I was just gonna say,
I never do that.
You
I-
never
I-
do it.
I never
Okay.
change when they do. I'm in support. And I don't need to
Yeah,
do that.
exactly. Okay, all right. Yeah, I just want to know your stances on that. If you change it, or
I
not.
get
I have
it,
nothing
man,
against
but-
it, but I just,
I don't know. I've been trying to really curb my social media habits lately.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I've been trying to put, and we've talked about this on a few episodes. I've been trying to put the phone down, like legit.
yeah,
There's more to life than Facebook. Yeah.
There is, and there's a whole. It's like depressing, man. There's a whole. I hate to say this because Derek will love this, but Michael Strahan said, "Wake up happy." Right, like that's
Yeah.
his thing. Wake up happy every day.
It's a great way
And
to-
if you look at Facebook specifically right now, like the first thing in the morning or my Twitter feed,
ISIS.
everything's
Dude,
negative,
you're right.
man. And
Yeah.
I'm not
True.
waking up happy. If I turn on the news, I'm not waking up happy. So I'm like, that was usually one of the first things I looked at for my news, and I've kind of curbed it, and I kind of just I pet my puppy.
But see, that's
and
what
I mean that literally.
Yeah, but no, what you just said, that's what I mean. Like, you're right. You see negative. You see everyone's like with their opinion and this opinion, and this guy's right and this guy's wrong. And I never post that stuff. I'm only posting like fun, happy.
Right,
exactly.
Like
Yeah.
I'm posting obviously like stuff I do, but that's always happy. Like I'm not.
You know
I
what,
don't
though?
take to social media to. I can't. Yeah, that shit.
But
It just pisses
that's
me
what
off.
drives the views, though. The negativity.
Yeah.
Clickbait,
That's
clickbait,
Exactly. Exactly.
I've been posting some things on my Facebook, sharing that I find interesting, man. And there's been a couple things that I have found very interesting. And if you go back and look, and people like will comment stupid stuff on my Facebook, man, and I like kind of take offense to it because I'm like, if you would go back and look at the last 4 things I put up, they're all about terrorism on one way or another, but they're all from a different perspective. Right. So why are you commenting on the one thing? Like, just because I shared this with you, that you think that's my view. Look at the 3 things I posted before that.
Well, the one which I saw like a long time ago, a lot of people just recently posted it again, was a woman just put a girl in her place.
Actually, you did share that too, right?
I did.
I saw that. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
That was like on point. Too.
On point. And I saw that like months ago, but I watched it again.
Yeah.
It's so on point. It's so
Is
true.
it though? Because now there's another one I'll post today that is attacking her and her stats.
Oh, so
There's always going to be that.
But it's from the other
There's
side.
always
Right.
going to be
100%, 100%.
There's always going to be this and that. But you got to think about it like that's what she said. The majority that's That's
It's true for the most part. Yeah, she was
Yeah.
bringing up great statistics, and
Yeah.
it's like, how can you argue with that? I mean,
Right.
she was on point. She was just running her mouth, and she just
The best thing, if you haven't seen this, I forget the woman's name. You can go watch it. You can just look up like woman destroys Muslim
student,
girl,
whatever.
student,
Yeah.
in a verbal way.
Yeah, right.
Because the thing that got me at the end, she said, "You're an American citizen, right? You were
Right.
born here. You're an American citizen. Why aren't you worried about Americans who were killed? You're pigeonholing yourself into this other category. We're all Americans here.
Yeah.
Like I don't. That's how I've always looked at it. Black, white, yellow, brown, whatever. We're Americans
Yeah.
first. Like that's that's
And there's so many things about it I'd like to talk about, but I don't want to get too deep into that rabbit hole because
True.
Rob is here and it is a social media commentary. And by the time this airs, I mean, World War III could have broken out.
Can I?
you know?
Let me just say one more thing about the Paris thing. Just something I want to share, and I actually meant to post this. A guy, a fan of my show, Fastlane Daily, named Tim Raz, emailed the show, and then it was forwarded to me. He was the boyfriend of Noemi Gonzalez, the one American Cal student who died in Paris. And she's been all over the news. Tim's been on the news. He wrote this very heartfelt email saying, I've been a fan of your show for 2 or 3 months now. Noemi and I watched it together, and we corroborated this email to make sure it was really him. And that's just the power. Like my show's online, the power of social media. He was thanking me for bringing him when him and Noemi watched the show. She said she's not even really into cars. She just watched it because it was funny, and she knew he loved the show.
Right.
And she watched it for him. So
That's
she's
cool,
a
man.
selfless person right there. So if you want to go back, the November 18th episode of Fastlane Daily during the Friends Day Wednesday segment, very heartfelt. And the dude sent us an email, and it was pretty intense. But it shows like the way the internet works and how
I'll put a link to that up
our
on
show.
this blog for this episode.
Sure.
Remind
yeah.
me to do that.
Yeah, like how
Dennis!
it was very. I read it yesterday, the email, and I just when I got it, and I just go, I was like, "What?
Yeah.
Whoa!"
Yeah, man.
And
That's cool.
yeah, if you look him up, Tim Raz, and you look up her, you'll see it was all over the news and everything.
Yeah.
The last thing I'll say about it is I posted up I shared the thing from you guys had to have seen this President Bush.
Yeah, I see someone else posted it actually.
I only share stuff like I'm not I don't take credit. I'm not hunting it down, and I'm just sharing stuff I
Yeah.
find interesting. But talk about I was never a Bush fan, but he said what is happening right now. He said it in a speech in 2007 to a T. This is if we had to
exactly
pull
what's
out of
going on,
Iraq.
yeah.
This is what's going to happen,
Right.
And it's terrifyingly accurate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's a lot to be said for that, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, Rob is here, and it is a social media, based episode because that's his thing. But how do you think that social media is actually being used in coordinating the terrorists, and how do you think is it easily tracked? I mean, how it's so easy to just make a fake name, a fake Twitter, a fake email.
Yeah, it's super easy to do stuff like that. I mean, you know what? With this whole, going back to like NSA type of stuff, it's like how much do they really know and how much can they actually track? I mean, we just talked about Anonymous. They shut down some pro sites too. So I mean, it's super easy to really communicate in any sort of means, whether it be through Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever it may be. Yeah, I would say it's super easy. I don't know how easy it is to coordinate something like that through actually social media, unless you're using some sort of code word or code names. But I mean, I'm not like a terrorist specialist.
Yeah,
but,
no,
I don't.
I think they try to instill fear and stuff with social
Do you,
media.
do you find it interesting that the United States? I mean, let's be honest, man. It's not that difficult to get in this country. People are in this country. There may be ISIS members. I'm sure there are in this country. How come our government seems to be able to stop it before it happens? Now, I mean, now being said that they've blown up the Pentagon and the World Trade Centers and so on, but
But there's been many foiled plots.
This is
Ray
true,
Kelly,
too, yeah.
Commissioner Ray Kelly, was on Howard Stern actually the other day I was listening to, and he was saying there's more than 16 very large plots foiled by us here.
how?
Right.
We have more resources
Right.
than France did. Essentially.
But sometimes those stories don't even make the top, news section because they're still talking about the Paris stuff. That stuff all still trying to get drowned out too. Sometimes, I mean, because CNN, they want to get those news, they want to get that rating up, they want to get those clicks. So
Yeah.
they're still they'll milk that till the cows come home if they can. But you'll hear about that stuff definitely, but it won't take, top line for like days, like how we're still mourning, it'll just, but.
Charlie Sheen.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think with Paris, do you think he came out now while the Paris, like strategically because there's something going on in the world?
That is a good point, actually. That's
interesting.
kind of like a conspiracy type of thing, right? Where it's like, oh, yeah, let me do it now.
People forget about it,
It could
man.
be drowned out easily, yeah. Actually, that's a smart move. I can't say
And it hasn't.
that, but,
I mean, it's been in the forefront, but it hasn't been that
Yeah.
easy to find, man.
Yeah. I mean, I saw it trending a couple, 2 days or so. I mean, I didn't have it checked today, but yeah, strategically, I mean, if that was the case, definitely.
I mean, all this time, I had no idea that the half man was. They were talking about HIV. I didn't know that. I thought 2.5 men. I thought the half man was the kid. It was his HIV. Too soon?
Is that a joke?
I don't know. I was just going.
I just didn't get where you're going.
It wasn't funny.
Nah, it wasn't really.
I mean, with
funny.
his lifestyle, you had to see it coming, though, with him, though, right?
He hasn't
What
really.
the?
Charlie
AIDS?
Sheen's just like,
They said he slept with he's
Yeah.
What does he
well
have?
over 5,000.
I mean,
5,000 and two. I think he said that he was sleeping with 2 women that knew he had HIV without condoms.
What?
Yeah.
That's insane. Brie Olson drove overnight from Indiana. She moved back to Indiana. She's not in porn anymore.
She's not.
No, she hasn't been for a little while. And she wrote a book. And she moved back to
What was
to
the book
Indiana
called?
from
My
LA.
Life with AIDS.
No, she doesn't have AIDS.
She doesn't.
She doesn't,
She
no.
slept with Charlie Sheen,
She doesn't-
who has AIDS.
This might have been before he had. I don't know.
Do you think that the whole Tiger Blood winning thing wasn't because he found out that he had AIDS?
I don't know.
You remember this, right? You can Google it. Everybody out there, YouTube.
Of course.
Tiger Blood. He was insane.
Yeah, but how long ago
You know
was
why
that?
you go
Was that
insane?
right before?
Because your doctor goes, Derek, you have AIDS.
Well, no,
And then you go, what? Winning Tiger Blood. And you it's like, that's what happens.
he's HIV positive. He doesn't have AIDS.
What's the difference?
AIDS, I think, is full blown. It's
Yeah.
way worse. You're more susceptible to like the common cold.
death?
And yeah, I think so. But anyway, Brie Olson was on, and she said
60%?
she said
much.
that she
Always.
she obviously didn't know. She went on the show to make sure. She said she was tested. She doesn't have.
She was
HIV.
with him at that time, right?
I
At
don't
the
know.
time of Tiger Blood. She was, they had
think
to like
so.
get her and the other one out of the house, right? The other goddess. Remember, Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, go ahead. I'm just.
But she drove overnight from Indiana just to be on the Howard Stern show to talk about this. So the day Charlie was on the Today Show making this announcement is the same day Brie Olson was on Howard talking about the announcement. So it was like good marketing for their side. But it was a pretty interesting interview.
What did she say? How did she been tested?
Yeah, she's been tested. She was cleared, but she said she's
Did she know?
They could sue. It's
Yeah.
illegal in California if you have HIV or AIDS to have sex with someone and not tell them.
Yeah, it should be. It's called murder.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
Right.
I'm sure Charlie was calling these people. That's why I guess that's why it was so coordinated,
But now,
right? If it was the same.
I guess, yeah. Now, no, because they reached out to Brie
Was
Olson.
she one of the people that was blackmailing him? He
No.
says he came out, Rob.
No, he said
because
$10 million.
He said people were.
He's
he
already
couldn't
paid
afford
out.
it anymore, so he was like, "I'm just going to come out." Like,
Right.
So she wasn't one of those people.
No, that's what she said. He already paid out $10 million.
He looks like shit too.
He does it, but the same thing. He's been living with it for 4 or 5 years, and nowadays, HIV is completely livable. Till,
If you're rich, if you're multimillionaire.
Right. Also
right.
true. Yeah.
well, if you have the money, yeah, I guess so. If
Yeah.
you have the resources.
Rob, what do you know about AIDS?
Not a whole lot. I'm not a doctor.
Segue. Yeah. All right. So maybe. So can we get off the AIDS?
Sure.
All right.
It's HIV though, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
guess so.
HIV.
It's
Is AIDS? I'm sorry. Am I being politically incorrect?
Probably.
People are so sensitive. Did I
Oh,
offend
yeah.
somebody?
No, you
Oh,
definitely
no,
did.
I was
I
just-
offended somebody out there's offended right now.
I was just
Absolutely.
correcting you. I wasn't.
Somebody, Charlie
is-
Sheen's listening to this right now, going, "God damn it, I don't have
Absolutely.
AIDS."
winning. Tiger blood.
Yeah, there'll be a hashtag against
Losing.
this. Yeah.
Right?
They'll make up a hashtag.
I mean, I'm not. Listen, everybody. I'm not saying AIDS is funny.
No, no. of course-
HIV hysterical, but AIDS, that's no bullshit. That wasn't funny either.
No, that's funny.
I'm over too.
Sure, I don't know. I'm not sure about it. Think about it.
For real, man. This music could get you AIDS.
Slice up your mouth.
GiannisPizzeria.com.
GiannisPizzeria.com. Go head over there for the greatest pizza in the Jersey Shore. I say Jersey Shore. It's terrible. Erase that. Johnny'sPizzeria.com. Head over there for really good pizza right here in Jersey.
I'm not making that edit. Rob, you know how you've been here before, man. You've listened to the show. You know what this music means.
Oh yeah.
It's time for top or bottom.
Let's do it.
You ready to go?
I'm ready.
You want to? You know, somebody might be listening to this show for the first time. You want to tell them what top or bottom is?
So they're gonna give me like a topic of what's better. Either it's gonna go on the top or the bottom. Between two type of topics, I'm gonna choose what's better, top or bottom, basically. But you should be listening anyway. There's no reason for me to explain the game. So
Here we go.
there's no,
All right, top or bottom number one: Christmas Eve or Christmas Day.
Christmas Eve, top.
He didn't even hesitate. What do you think, Derek D? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Christmas Eve or Christmas Day.
Terrible. Oh,
Holy gee, DerekD.com, everybody. You can find him on the web.
You can find me on the web.
Fastlane, Dip.
Yeah, Fastlane at Derek D. Wow. Growing up as a kid, in my family, Christmas Eve was huge because the family all got together. That's when you got all the presents from the aunts, the uncles, everything. Then as you get older, it wasn't so prominent, but I still love that Christmas Eve. But last year and apparently this year, we're doing Christmas Eve the day after Christmas.
What?
Because that's when everyone can make it.
No.
Oh, wow.
I don't agree.
I don't agree either. I want all the family to be there Christmas Eve because that's just tradition. That's what I love. But
I don't.
Catalano.
Christmas
Right?
Eve on
DeAngelis.
Little blasphemous.
Polano. We're all paisans, right?
Yeah.
Christmas Eve is bigger than Christmas Day?
Christmas Eve.
Right?
Absolutely.
Christmas Eve on top, and then Christmas Day is when you're with just the family, you get the big gift, but you're with your cousins and all that. And that's a good memory. I mean, I love Christmas. I'm a kid when
Yeah.
it comes to that time of year, but I think Christmas Eve on top.
And it's
yeah.
all about the food too. You guys have seafood on Christmas Eve,
Yeah,
obviously.
seven
Everything.
fishes. Yeah. all-
Everything.
all
We
day,
used to-
man.
Fishes, exactly.
We don't only do the 7 fishes anymore, but we do all kinds of
Oh man.
good food.
Yeah. Christmas Eve. No doubt about it.
Yeah, it's the best.
You know? Top or bottom number two: online dating or the bar scene.
Oh man.
Do you use that? Do you use? Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, I have a
You're
girlfriend.
not
yeah.
married, right?
No.
Did you have a girlfriend last time you were here?
I did. Yeah.
Did you meet her on Tinder?
No.
Did
no,
you meet her on Facebook?
No.
Match.com?
Yes.
You did? You met her on Match?
I did.
Oh, wow,
I
man.
did. Yeah.
All right.
So,
So,
you know what? I know. I'll explain that too. Okay. So my profession is being online.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm working 9 to 5. You don't get to go out a lot. You know. So where are you gonna meet women? Online, obviously.
listen, I'm not hating at all, man.
No,
Like,
no,
I
I'm
think
not.
it's a
I'm not
great-
saying you
and
guys
it's-
are.
and
But
it's-
I'm
I
just,
don't think it
it's
has.
just-
It doesn't have a stigmata like it did back in the day, right?
That's
It's
what I was
almost
about to
like
say.
The stigmata actually is now the bar scene, to be
Yeah.
honest with you, because the women at the bars. I mean, you see drunken hot messes. I mean, it's like, all right, yeah, I can't see myself with this woman right, for longer than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know.
right. Like I want to be online and see a woman that I'm interested in. It's like I don't have time to go to the bars because I'm a professional, and this
Oh.
is how I'm trying to meet people.
on the weekend or
the,
something.
The other girl just has all the time to be at the bar.
That's not necessarily true though, because think about it. I mean, what do you think? Only degenerates go to the bar.
That's
No,
it. That's
that's-
it. Bars
yeah,
are full of degenerates.
Yeah, there's
and
no one,
gamblers.
no one in New York, no one in New York City, and no one,
No.
no one successful.
They're all losers.
Right.
Yeah, all losers.
ISIS. You know who hangs at the bars? ISIS.
Jeez.
And Charlie Sheen.
Oh man, but that's the double-edged sword though, because it's like online you can, there's such a variety. There's
Yeah.
Tinder, Hinge, Happen, Match. There's plenty of fishes, all this stuff.
Yeah.
Farmers only.
I think there's that too. There's
100%.
J-Date. My buddy, he has another one. It's another Jewish, like the J-Date thing. But man, I don't know, like, cause the bar scenes, it's if you meet a girl and it's just met her there first time, that's kind of more fun to me than just seeing a hot picture or seeing a girl who's pretty and then
Pretty.
the way I do it, I guess I look at the pictures, then I look like what she wrote, and I don't just go like, "Hey, what's up?" I try to think of something clever to say.
Derek,
Yeah.
I was
Start a dialogue.
I was at Derek the other night in a bar, and he went up to this girl, and I'm not even kidding. I couldn't believe he said it. He goes, "You got a pretty mouth." I couldn't believe you said that to her, and then you guys ended up dating.
I don't think I've ever said that to a
Oh,
woman in my
that
life.
wasn't you?
That wasn't me.
Oh,
Yeah.
looked like you.
Did it look like? No, it wasn't me. So I don't know.
You
I
got
think
a pretty mouth.
I think I go the bar scene on top.
Really?
I don't know. Well,
I want nothing to do with
because
it.
you're putting it in a category right now. You're not putting it as like
You have to choose from
Yeah.
one of these two. That's what you're saying. So I'll take the bar scene.
yeah, but just because it's personal right away. But I'm on online dating apps and stuff. So
There's pros and cons to both because you can also catfish online too. You could, if you see a hot girl on, whatever
Yeah.
Tinder and you go to meet her, you're like, oh,
sure.
hey, nice angle. That's you.
So I guess that's what I'm going with. And never swipe right on a chick. You just see her face. She's got a very
Wise
pretty.
words. Yeah.
You know, it's just
Thank you, Obi-Wan. Top or bottom number 3, Snapchat or Periscope?
Oh wow. Well, let's see. Let's go with Periscope on this one. Actually, you know what? Just because Snapchat added all those stupid features that we got to buy the faces stuff, which we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
on Patreon.
That's right.
Yeah. You know, I think I use Snapchat more, definitely,
Mm-hmm.
but I've been using Periscope a lot every Wednesday on Fastlane Daily.
DerekD.com.
Come on, man. Every Wednesday on Fastlane Daily, I do it in the morning, and it's picking up more and more steam. And
Yeah.
there's the live aspect.
more you do it.
is really fun. I'm gonna say Snapchat on top though, because I use it more, and it's right now.
I couldn't.
I like Periscope though. I do.
I couldn't disagree more with you, man. I dig the whole Periscope.
You're not
thing.
on Snapchat.
And I refuse. I think it's like, I don't know. It's beyond me, but childish at the same
You
time.
don't even.
like,
But you never.
I don't want to be on it.
That's fine. But you
know?
never used it. So you
I've
don't
used
really
it,
know.
and I've installed it and deleted it multiple times.
It is
yeah?
a super fun app, though. I mean,
It used
I'll
to
give
be.
it that.
Oh,
I mean,
it still is.
Rob just said,
Well,
like,
I'm not buying-
It changed so
I'm not
much.
buying that
just recently
shit.
it changed.
Sold out.
Like, if you asked me 4 days ago, I definitely would have said Snapchat. You know, before they add all these prices, now I got to start buying stuff for like the the fun stuff. But I mean,
Yeah.
Periscope is definitely cool. I mean, it's a live stream. It's super easy to. I mean, Periscope's super easy to use. It's on your phone. You're seeing what you're doing right then.
Well,
and there.
that's the thing, man. I feel like upside for global development, it's like Periscope has a value. You know what I mean? Like people around the world can show you what they're experiencing at any moment.
Yeah.
Live,
And you guys done it too before.
unfiltered.
Even pre-show.
Yeah,
you've
we
done
do
that
it all the
before.
time.
So I mean,
but Snapchat is just—it's like it was started as like send me a DP. You know what
Was
I mean?
it though?
Yes.
Is that what they went
I
out?
agree with that. I agree.
I don't.
with that.
100%.
Yeah.
Their logo's a
so.
ghost because they don't want anonymity.
What a
You know
weird
I mean?
looking
What's
logo,
under the
too.
sheets? Who chooses yellow? You know what I mean? Top or bottom number 4, HIV or AIDS?
Jeez.
Knew
got-
it. Knew it.
Oh man.
Knew it. Man. I mean,
In the
they're both on the bottom.
You
I
gotta
mean,
think.
You have to
They're
choose
both on the
one.
bottom. I think you're in the medical sense. If you're a doctor,
Oh man.
Dr. Catalano.
That's the way you're
Yeah.
attacking it? Dr. Catalano.
All right. If that's the way to look at it, then I guess HIV top, and then
You have to look at it that way. That's the logical way to look at it.
All right, you're Rob, you're a doctor.
Yeah.
You just got Derek D's blood test back.
Come on, why do you keep saying me? Say Charlie Sheen.
No, you just got Derek D's blood test back. You have to look him right in the eye and tell him. How do you tell him?
Come on, man. I don't even want to hear those
Brutal,
words. That's
brutal.
terrible.
Derek. I hate to bring this to you, but you have full blown AIDS.
What? Jesus.
full blown.
You went right to full
You
blown.
don't even have, you're not even HIV
Oh,
positive.
Maron. That's something no one ever wants to hear.
No.
Like I just said, you got to go with like the what a doctor would say in this category
Yeah.
of top or bottom. HIV on top.
That's the way to go.
You just
Yeah.
got to say. You got to say it too.
What?
You got to answer the question.
No, number 5.
You got to say
Of
it.
course, HIV is on top.
That's so weird to say though. It's terrible.
Oh my God! I could just see
terrible.
the edits coming. Top or bottom number 5, Managee Trios. This one's a Managee Trios.
60%.
Who wrote this?
Ménage à trois.
Oh, that's Menage a Trois.
Oh, it's ménage à trois.
Derek, introduce number 5
Dude,
as a French Muslim.
My French isn't even like I don't even like know if I'm doing the accent right. Oh, ménage à trois, comics or gaming or social media. Oh.
Did you get it? Did you hear it? No,
Yeah.
Menage a Trois is not a choice. It's not a
Well.
choice. It is a Menage a Trois.
Yeah.
Comics, gaming, or social media.
Or Match.com.
Oh yeah, or Match.com. Comics, gaming, or social media. Oh man. All right, let's go with gaming, social media, comics.
Gaming, social media, comics.
I don't game at all. Gaming
At all?
on the bottom.
Never? You never put a remote in your hand?
No. When I was younger, games are way too sophisticated now. I don't even touch Madden anymore. Kidding me?
I know what you're
You're doing
saying,
yourself a
dude.
favor.
Don't touch Madden. I don't
know
touch
what you're
none of that. Dude, I have Nintendo 64. I still play that. I do GarageBand on PS2. Although I'll play GarageBand on the newer ones because I shred. But yeah, nothing.
I'm completely lit because I have what the hell do I have? I have Xbox.
Oh yeah,
Just
see, I don't-
regular Xbox.
I don't do that.
And since the dawn of time, I have bought every NHL.
Yeah.
Every single one.
Oh, I had
And
those too for Sega Genesis.
Every one, man.
Yeah.
I made Wayne Gretzky's head bleed using Chris Chelios coming across the middle, dude. You know what I mean? And the last one, me and Driver Joe play all the time. Grown ass men, both over 40, play that game all the time. And this is the first year where they stopped making it for the system now. They want you to
Get
upgrade
the
to the
new
Xbox
system.
One.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm
Right.
bent. I think this might be it.
I don't do it. I gave up. I still play the old school systems. I have regular Nintendo even hooked up.
That's good.
So yeah, gaming on the bottom, comics middle, social media top.
Nice.
I'm going to say gaming on the top because I still do play. I actually played right before I came over, and I feel bad for the sucker who I smoked.
What, like on the internet?
Yeah, I play online.
Oh, so you're
I don't put the headset on though because I put it on the first time I played, and like some 8-year-old whooped my ass and talked shit to me, and I was like, "This is weird." Because some 8-year-old, you know what I mean?
My buddy I used to live with, he'd be gaming and like I don't know, Fallout, I don't know, War, I don't know anything, just shooting people, and there's all people playing, and he's like, that's why I like banged
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
mom, like
Yeah, it gets
screaming at like
crazy.
this like
It gets intense.
10-year-old.
I don't enjoy that, you know.
You know, it's funny. I did say gaming top, but it's like social media it just consumes my life. So it's like I don't even have time for gaming as much as I used to. So maybe that's why.
You have all like the new systems?
I have the Xbox One. I don't have the PS4. But yeah. So maybe you should upgrade. We'll play NHL then.
Oh, you have the new one. Maybe I should have took Gatto did a I don't know, like some kind of thing for Xbox One.
And they gave him a couple?
They gave him a couple, and he's like, "Do you want one?" I'm like, "Nah, I have an Xbox. Give it to your nephew." Now I'm like, "God damn, I should take it."
Oh, come on.
You know? So I'll do gaming on top, comics number 2, and social media number 3. Walking Dead. Can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah, we can talk
You're
about
a
it.
fan, right?
Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm more of a fan of the novel than the actual show, though. So the graphic novel.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I have so many questions then that I don't know if I want to get into.
Yeah.
I should just check out because I don't know what you're talking about. So
Oh, here,
I'll see you guys in a little bit.
I guess we don't really have to talk about it then.
Well, no, it's all good. Here's the thing for me with the show. So the first season kind of like went off on like a tangent that kind of like didn't follow the novels, and I'm like, all right, it kind of just turned me off to the show, so I don't watch it. Of course, it's like a sensation now, you know.
Yeah,
I went
but
to.
they've gotten back to it though because of that, right?
They did, yeah.
Do you still watch?
No, I haven't in a while.
Okay, but do you know if it's tight to the novel?
From what I've seen online, from what my friends are saying, that yeah, it's kind of following, you know, for the most part, what it is.
So then
but
Glenn's alive then.
I guess so.
And by the time you listen to this episode, you'll know whether he's alive or dead. So it's not a spoiler.
Right.
I'm saying he's alive because Negan kills him in the comic. Megan with an M, N, Negan.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess that could be right. But
But when does Bill kill Jessica?
No, that happened in episode 17, season 4.
Is there a
so you
Bill?
do follow this?
Yeah,
Yeah, Bill and Jessica are players, man.
Oh, I know. And the one zombie, they're like the worst.
I think they should do a show from the zombies' perspective. No one's ever done that,
That'd be interesting.
right?
Yeah, like
All these zombie movies and takeoffs, like that would
Yeah.
be. There's a comic in there, man, like a comedy.
there's that movie.
Shaun of the Dead.
No.
great movie.
Yeah.
No, where the if a zombie person is not full zombie and he's shown some like love or he's shown some like affection, his heart slowly starts to beat again, and he could actually come back.
That sounds like a bad plot to a
It sounds like a terrible movie, but it's actually pretty good. I watched it on a flight somewhere. You know what I'm talking?
No,
He's like a young kid. Oh, come on, man! I'm gonna remember this.
I've
the
never
Will
heard
Smith
of this
movie, right?
No, that's
It's recent.
I Am Robot.
Yeah.
It's
Or I
recent.
Am Legend.
Yeah,
sorry.
Legend.
It's a recent movie. It's.
I gotta look that up.
Heat. I'll think of it.
Well, it was an in-flight movie, right? So
No, but it's actually pretty. It was a
It had
pretty
to be
good
awesome.
movie.
yeah,
It's like dead. I can't.
There's thousands of people in London yelling at their radios right now,
Yeah, so many people are like, I know the movie. Damn it!
and 4 people in the United States.
yes.
I'm trying. Once again, social media we're talking about. When I try to think of something like that, and I'm talking with my friends, I'm like, everyone, put your phones down. We're gonna actually remember. Like, let's
But you're the
try to
only
remember.
person that saw this movie on the
No.
planet. That's why it was an in-flight show.
No. It was a good movie.
No.
Honestly, it was a good
Can
movie.
we get back to the good idea? A zombie movie from the perspective of the zombie.
That's what this movie is essentially. Hold on. You know what?
He's looking it up.
Yeah.
Keep talking. No.
Was it called a Mangiotrios?
No.
So
Well,
what's
actually, speaking of The Walking Dead, have you ever been to you've been to Universal Studios in Florida?
Yeah.
Or you ever been to the Halloween Horror Nights? When
No.
they do, last year I went Halloween, Walking Dead, the scare zone for that. Fantastic. They're actually
Warm
thinking about
Bodies.
Warm Bodies. Okay.
Never
Warm
saw it.
Bodies.
Never.
I've
It's
heard
good.
of it. I haven't even seen
It's
it.
good.
so-
Warm Bodies. Go
Okay.
check it out. I liked it.
Yeah.
It's like a love story, but it's good.
So anyway, yeah, if
Keep
you
going.
ever go to a Halloween Horror Nights, definitely check out the Walking Dead. That is really, really
Freaky?
good. So yeah, you'd love it if you're a Walking Dead fan. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
I do love the show, man, and I love Fear the Walking Dead, and I kind of dig where it's all going. You know, I feel like the apocalypse is upon us. I say it all the time. I have such a dark perspective on the world.
That
I don't
zo-
think it's a zombie apocalypse, but I feel like the shit's going to hit the fan soon.
Well, we'll see.
You know, it's a rough world out there right now.
Man, it always is.
You know, like going back to it now.
Good shall trump evil.
Do you think social
It's
media?
gonna be huge. Good Trump evil gold fantastic.
He's getting pretty good.
I know, right? I hope. I really. You have no idea how much I hope Donald Trump becomes president, just for material for the show. Social media, true or false, is like a direct correlation into a lot of what's going on that we even know about it. Like, do you think the world was less crazy during World War II and Nazi Germany, and it just took longer for news to break?
Probably.
You think it was less
it's-
crazy? You think it was less crazy, or you think it was as crazy?
It might have been as that was pretty crazy.
It
What they were doing.
Yeah, but like it wasn't wildfire. Like we didn't know it was going on. People didn't know that the Holocaust happened until years after.
Right. Yeah. Because the
Yeah.
rate of communication is just sped up so much now. I'm sure there's a lot of crazy stuff going. Even during that time, there just wasn't a forum to express yourself or have people have their own opinions. And now everyone can have an opinion. Not
Yeah.
just certain people, not just the rich.
So
everyone
is
can
the
legit
world
do it.
because it feels like the world is off axis right now. But is that because of social media? That's my ultimate question.
I mean, there is a contributing factor to that. Absolutely. Everyone has an opinion. And if everyone's so easily offended, I mean, anyone could start a trending topic. Anyone could start their own movement if they really wanted to, So.
Yeah, well, to his point, I don't think social media started it. But
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No.
But I do think, like, dude, in the 90s and, like, in the late 90s, early 2000s when I was in high school, no one, like, I went to a predominantly black school. There was none of this crap. Like, there was no one being like, oh, you're racist. None of it. It's just
Right.
this is media and social media driven.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's so messed up because the majority of the world's not like that. And now every little thing, someone's butthurt about it. It's
Yeah.
like,
Exactly.
what was it? I saw like a cartoon.
That's how you get AIDS.
I saw a cartoon online the other day, and it was like the way people protested in the 60s. It was like, end the war and, free love and everything. And they said nowadays it was like a kid with glasses holding a sign that said, "Don't hurt my feelings."
Right.
And it's like, it's
Yeah.
just spot on. And it's so ridiculous. It's like, get over the racist thing. Just stop it.
Yeah.
It's driving me nuts because you're creating it by
You're making up something that's not really
you're making
there.
an issue out of something, and I'm sure there's some things there that, like, all right, we need to like retweak this, just like we need to retweak the way
Right.
women make money compared to men make money. Yeah, we need to retweak that. Stop just calling people a racist. Like they use the word so lightly.
It all boils down to what's the other hard part of social media is that narcissism. Like everybody thinks that they're the center of the universe. So how could you offend Billy? You know what I mean? He's the only thing that matters on the planet.
Yeah,
His
it's
Twitter
true.
account says so.
Yeah, it's
know?
yeah, you're right.
And another point to that is if in 1987, if these shootings happened in Paris and Paris didn't want anybody to know about it, the French didn't want you to know about it, you'd never know about it, ever. And then all of a sudden, French is doing some backdoor dealings with the president of the United States and we're bombing somebody. And everybody's like, well, why are you bombing? Because France, nobody wanted to know about it. That doesn't exist anymore because people are watching a rock concert and gunshots are fired off, can start to periscope it, and there's zero way to stop it.
Right.
And that's another one of my questions. I don't know, Rob, if you can answer it, but because you're the most knowledgeable person in the room, I will ask you. China. How come you never hear about anything coming out of China? Do they lock down,
Yes,
completely
they
lock
have
down
to,
their social
yeah.
media?
They have it
And
probably-
how is that even possible?
They do it. I mean,
They
there's
regulate it, yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly what.
How is it regulated?
I mean, I don't know how that their
God
government.
damn it,
Yeah,
Catalano,
I wish
give me
I-
answers.
I wish I knew how their government was regulated. Yeah,
China
I mean,
just allowed you to have a second kid.
exactly,
I know.
exactly. So yeah, you guys are on top of it. I mean,
So shit could be happening. Like ISIS could be blowing stuff up in China right now, and we would never know about
No,
it.
no,
because
ISIS isn't even in there.
You don't know that. The only reason you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
China has it locked down. You don't know that's not
Yeah,
happening.
but China's like, you're not coming to the country. Like, they'll be like,
that. Yeah.
they know what's going on in the world. You
I know.
They you know, they're not afraid to put their foot down and be like, we can't hurt this person's feeling. We can't hurt that
Right,
person's
yeah,
feeling.
yeah.
No, they
Now, I'm
hurt.
not saying I agree with everything in China's politics, but there's something to be said for someone to be like, this is our country. We're putting our foot down. Certain people can't come here right now because there's a
Of what's
group
going
of
on,
you
yeah.
that are very bad.
Yeah. They're probably
And we don't know who's who.
they're probably
Yeah.
all where they are going to be already.
It's possible.
Yeah,
definitely.
because
You
we're
know what I
like a
mean?
revolving door here.
Right.
Well, not even here, everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Well, New Jersey doesn't want to be, according to Christie. Did you see what that?
Most
piece-
states, most governors are
It's like
saying no.
35 states.
And
I'd
I'm-
say that's the majority.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what happens if all the governors say no. I mean, we have to remember that the president does work for us. So if we're all saying no, isn't there some power there? Power
There
for
is.
people?
I think so. But I think he has the final say, actually. in
I
the
don't know
whole-
if he does. There's a thing called impeachment. Like if everybody says no, every governor of
yeah.
every state says no, and he says too bad, I'm pretty sure that you can impeach
There's
him.
grounds.
Right?
Well, if
You
we
know
get
what
Trump, we know what we're doing. I mean,
Don,
he-
what, like you want to build the wall, right? So, like, how would you handle this?
100%. Gonna build a wall. Let me tell you something, Mike. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna build a wall so high and so glorious. It's gonna be gold riveted. It's gonna have the Mexicans, they try to climb it. Not gonna happen, okay?
The Mexicans. We're not
Anyway.
trying to keep the Mexicans out.
Oh, yeah,
We're trying
that's
to
right.
keep the ISIS out.
Whoops, I forgot again. Yeah, ISIS. Listen, the only ISIS I want in my country are Italian ISIS. Okay?
I knew that was coming. I only
it's
wish.
gonna be huge.
I only wish that the ex-governor of California agreed with Don because they're constantly arguing.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Arnold?
1,000 times, yes, I don't agree with the Trump. I pull my Trump card right over him. I go, look, I'm gonna grab you and throw you over the wall myself.
That's what Arnold's always talking about. When you're talking about grabbing people and throwing them over the wall, is it Donald?
Donald Duck, I'm a huge fan. Donald Trump, not so much, but sometimes because now I'm like, you're fired. I took over.
Don, you're gonna let him just throw you over the wall?
Let me tell you something, Arnold. I'm gonna have a lot. I'm gonna go get Sylvester Stallone, Rambo, John Rambo. He's gonna come with his weird mouth, destroy you.
It's so weird. It's so weird. Those are the people you took, Don. I mean, like honestly, if you're gonna get anybody to fight the governor, I really think that maybe you should like team up with Christopher Walken because people are afraid of him.
Oh yeah.
Well, sometimes, yeah, I was.
Hold on. I gotta
Working on it. Working on it.
Hold on, you blew the whole thing.
I can't-
Now everybody thinks that it's
Christopher.
Derek D talking. They don't think that they're really here. You ruined it. You blew it.
Well,
it's got to be worked on. Yeah, now when I just go to Arnold to go into.
That's why I
gotta
try to
rethink-
trip you up. That's my goal. My
Yeah,
goal in
no,
life
you
is
trip
just
me
ruin.
up.
is
Did
just
pretty good
ruin.
job, man.
Oh man, walking. It's crazy, these guys.
That's good, that's it, that's it.
Sometimes I'm out there. I'm like, what's the deal? Yeah, something.
Now
Like
give me some Robert Catalano.
well, I met my girlfriend at Match.com.
I thought you were gonna go into Philip. Give me Robert Catalano, circa 1950s movie. Yeah.
Well, listen here, see, I'm on that social media. What you gotta do is you gotta click a button and you're gonna meet a girl right here on Match.com. See, you got a cigar?
How'd
Got a
you meet
cigar,
that
kid?
girl? How'd you meet the girl? The papers. The papers.
It was in the papers. It was in the papers, kid. You're good, kid. Real good.
Cost me a quarter.
Oh, Robert Catalano. I'm under the impression that you brought something for What's in the Box? I'm so glad it's back. We haven't played this game in a long time.
When's the last time we played it?
Last time we played What's in the Box, we
Gatto
played
and Carla
with-
Marie?
I think it was with Gatto
Yeah.
and Carla Marie. So, you ready to play?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, so hopefully our producer Frankie explained the rules to you. This is a game called What's in the Box?
What's in the box?
And Robert Catalano brought something and put it in the box. He's going to read us a hint.
Whose
There's-
box?
There's going to be, ooh, that PBR box. Show it to the camera. He's going to read us a hint. There's going to be rounds of clues and questionings. And then Derek and I are going to write down on a piece of paper what we think's in the box. Whoever guesses it gets to keep it. Did she tell you that? I hope
Yes,
it's not
she
your
did tell me
wallet,
that.
right? 'Cause we
Oh,
know you're. We got that new job. You know.
Let's edit this real quick then. I gotta.
You gotta change it out.
Yeah.
All right. Give us a hint to start it off.
Wait, I need a piece of paper. I guess I can use this.
All right.
Never mind.
You ready?
Thanks, Frank.
All right. So the description is: it's something you can wear, and it comes with a message.
All right. So it's something you could wear. And it comes with a message. Obviously, Derek D. It fits in that box.
You going first or me?
No, you go first.
Something you could wear and it comes with a message. Is it a message of positivity?
It is. I would say so. Yes.
Okay. So it's positive. When you say you can wear it, is that literally or figuratively?
You can literally wear it.
You can literally wear this positive message, Derek D. Second hint.
All right.
How many hints you got, by the way?
Wait, what'd you ask?
I asked if,
literally
if you could wear it literally or figuratively.
He said you could wear it. What
Yeah, but that's you could like he might have been trying to play a trick.
Oh,
on
you
us
wear
with-
it well?
He might have been like, "Listen, see,
What's it
you
say?
can wear this, see, but you don't know if you can really wear it. You see,
No,
it's in the
usually-
papers."
Doesn't wearing usually mean I'm wearing this hoodie?
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying?
That's actually wearing. Yeah.
I'm not sure what I don't.
I see what you're
60%.
saying.
Keep
Yeah.
going
God
again.
damn
We'll
it!
try
All
this.
right.
Short frenulum.
So the first clue is the message is something you tell your 2,078 followers to do daily. You want to repeat that?
I mean, if you're Derek D, it's go to DerekD.com.
But I have
Do
more
you have a
than,
T-shirt in there that says go to DerekD.com? Because I'll be amazed.
but I have more than 2,070 followers. Okay.
Wait,
kidding.
2,078
I have more, but I'm
followers.
not pretentious.
How many followers do you? Well, I can't ask that question, can I?
Well, you can. I mean, I'm around the 21K mark on Twitter. So, yeah.
Are you? You're. All right, go ahead. I think I want to ask him a question, but then it would count as my question, so I'm not going to ask it because I already know.
How many people do you follow?
Almost 400, I believe. Yeah.
That's not my question. But
Oh, that's actually your question. Dan, that's a question.
no. What,
Hold on a sec. That's a question.
what'd you say again? No, that was
Okay.
that was outside of the box.
No, you can't go
Outside of
You
the
can't
box.
go outside the box.
I was outside the box. I was, Dennis, don't even ask him.
Frankie, can you go outside the box? Does that count as a question?
I wasn't referring to the box.
You asked him. I just said I don't want to ask him a question because I don't want it to be outside of my question. And then you ask him a question. You can't be outside the question.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Nonsense.
I'll give him a break. He did a good 50s of me, 1950s.
Well, anyway,
Okay.
I won't ask a question. Just say what you said again.
All right,
so
so
I
the
can-
clue is the message is something you tell your 2,078 followers to do daily.
Mike, you're up, right?
No, you're up.
No, you just made a big stink. I can't.
All right. So, in that box, is there?
You wear it.
He's talking about my Twitter account.
You wear it.
My Twitter account or PB
Oh,
or
is he-
our Twitter account, one of the two, because they're very close. So I'm trying to narrow that down. I didn't want to ask him that. I'm asking you that. I'm trying to peripherally.
You wear
look out
it,
of my
and one of
what are we
and you or
yeah, that's what I'm
us,
trying to say. It's PBR, but I think my Twitter account has. I don't know if I have 278 or if PBR is 278. But let's assume it's PBR because Frank's pointing at the
2078.
PBR logo. Right. Sorry, 60%. She's pointing at the logo over there. So I think it's our PBR logo. Twitter. What do we ask them? You can find us on the web, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Give us some love. Give us some love, and we'll love you back. So if you listen, the podcast plays every day. All right. So it's
Good way
a
to think of
shirt.
it.
It's a shirt that's positive. That's positive. I think I already know. Is it green?
It's not green.
Okay. So I should have rephrased that question and said, "What color is the shirt?"
I like where your head's at. No? I don't have.
You're. Oh, sorry. Hey,
Yeah, he's got to go.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
I just wanted to look at you.
All right. Next clue is add 2 quarters together and you've guessed my approximate size. Throwing you for a loop, huh?
So it's like this big.
We're not even on the right thing, right? He dragged the red herring across the trail, and you and I, like stupid dogs, sniffed it and followed it to the right, and we're totally wrong.
50, 25.
25 is 50. I'm not a math major. Carry to 7 is 50.
Or is he saying actually put 2 quarters together and it's like this big?
So it's little. Oh, so
I
it's
don't
smaller than
know.
we think.
I don't know. Is it like a name?
What's that hint again?
The hint is add 2 quarters together and you've guessed my approximate size.
Your size or the size of the item in the box?
The item in the box, yeah. Is that your question?
No, it's not my turn. It's Derek's turn. I wanted a clarification of the hint.
Does it have metal on it? Is it like
No, it's a shirt, man.
how do you know it's a shirt?
We established that.
We did?
I thought I did.
It does have metal.
Oh God! Like wait, is it
Like a pin or
bedazzled?
something.
Like bedazzled?
Or
Does
like
that count?
or like a pin, a metal pin.
I don't understand the size
like a
of
pin
it.
with a heart on it or
50 is the
something.
size of it. He totally got me.
Well, yeah, I don't know what he means by that.
Oh, so you're not saying it's a item of clothing. You're saying it's a pin that says "Give us some love and we'll love you back."
No, but like something about love or something maybe.
So 50 cents, like a
I love New York. I
like
don't
a
know.
50-cent piece, because that's about the size of a bigger pin.
Pin.
Or there are two pins that are the size of a quarter.
I don't know. I don't know.
Did you personally have an item printed?
No.
Can you?
All right. Is there one more hint?
Yes, there's one more clue.
One more clue.
The message is a play on words that could get you slapped.
Again, now I'm on a totally wrong
That can
trail.
get you slapped.
So to break it down, it's in that box. You can wear it. It has a positive saying on it. It does have some metal on it. It's not green. Am I missing anything? It's the size of maybe the size of a 50-cent piece or 2 quarters.
Can you buy this in any store? Like I go to CVS and buy this, or like a Walgreens or something.
You can buy it, but I don't think you'd find it in a CVS.
Spencer's.
That's 2 questions.
I know.
Can you find it? Can you buy in the Spencer's?
You could probably buy it in a Spencer's.
Probably. All right. So I guess it's the time of the game where Derek and I.
Are these handcuffs with like fluffy, like pink feathers on it or something?
Oh, because you can wear them. That's really good.
I don't know. I don't.
I'm not ready.
I don't think it's that. I don't know.
All right, we're thinking about it. Damn.
Can we ask one more question?
I don't make the rules apparently.
Is it sexual? Come on.
They can get
Well-
you slapped. Why would he didn't specifically buy them for this game? Which means if they're fluffy handcuffs, he just happened to have them.
The word
Match.com.
the statement "blow me away" could be positive, but it could also be like, "Hey, man, that's messed up."
All right, I'm not gonna write it down because mine's really long. I'll go first though. Okay?
Okay.
And we definitely don't have the same answer. My guess is that it's a bedazzled T-shirt that says "Give us some love and we'll love you back," and it's a double extra large, 2 quarters XS.
My guess is that it's some sort of like pin or something you put on you and says like, I can't think of the phrase because it's positive, but you got slapped, so it's probably like sexually oriented,
Wow, okay.
and it's probably has something written on it for a heart or love or something like love my something, but it's like
It's a good thing you didn't write it down. We'd be here all day.
Well, Derek is definitely the closest.
hi.
Okay, so, I guess I'll just reveal then, right?
Do we reveal? Christmas coming
Opening
up. The Chevy
the
Chase drum roll.
box.
He's opening the box.
It is a pin that says,
Oh.
show me your tweets.
Ah.
Damn it! I mean, the first thing he said was 278 followers, and we totally blew by it.
What was the thing with the quarters, though? Let me
It's
see.
the size of a
50
quarter.
cent piece, yeah.
Oh, the size
Oh,
of 50
so I was
cent
right there.
piece.
I gotta listen to my own self talk sometimes.
But see, nowadays, if I think I went up to a girl and said, "Show me your tweets," she'd be like, "Well, okay, I might have a few here. I meant your tits."
I got nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
Fucker.
Makes sense, right? Social media, I mean.
That was great, dude.
And what did
That was
Mike?
great.
It was good. What did Mike say again? Mike said a shirt that was
Bedazzled
bedazzled
t-shirt.
that said "Love
Yeah.
us and we'll love you back." I said a pin, ding. I said it had metal on it, ding. And I said it. Well, the saying I got off.
Hard hitting questions, really good.
Yeah.
I muted him. I muted.
Don't hate me because you ain't me.
Oh man, I really feel like
Do I put this up on
I-
the thing, Frank?
yeah, I really feel like I'm saying all the right things, but it doesn't process in my brain to that pin.
So
it processes
you're
in my brain to a
saying
T-shirt.
you're
And I-
the wrong things.
No,
What are you talking-
I feel like my clues and questioning are so brilliant that it's lost on myself.
It's like, well, Professor, I answered the question, but the answer was A, but I put C.
Exactly, dude.
Wait a second. All right, so you have 21,000 Twitter followers?
Yeah.
And you only follow 400?
Yeah.
How the fuck did you do that?
There is.
He's
You
Robert
game the
Catalano,
system?
man.
No. So, okay, there's a lot to go on with that. I mean, I've met a lot of people through going to like gaming conventions. I used to be like
there
a
it is.
dealer. And,
Say
you know,
no more.
Okay.
But keep going.
Yeah. So I mean, I've been going to like, if you ever go to my site, I kind of like have a bio myself. I've been going to like comic book conventions and Comic-Con, anime conventions for like years, and I've been doing like my own personal branding when I'm going to there. So I'm talking to cosplayers, I'm taking pictures of cosplayers. You know, I've had a bunch of different sites. I've blogged, and I've gained a following just through that alone. Then when I started to get like professionally into social media field, I was getting followers that way too, just talking about tips and stuff, and how often they engage. That's another question, but there's also a lot of bots on Twitter too, so maybe that's some of them as well. Who knows?
Sure.
But that's how that accumulated there.
No, that's cool because honestly, the gaming world, especially on YouTube, the number one channel on YouTube is this asshole PewDiePie who just
Oh
plays
my
video
God,
games and you
yeah.
watch him and he's like, oh my God, I'm not gonna go in there.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I did. Ah! And it's like he puts it up and it's like 5 million
He
views in
makes
5
so
hours.
much money too.
So much money. But that's the gaming is the biggest. So when you said gaming and like
Yeah.
a Comic-Con type stuff,
And it's easy to meet some people when you go to these conventions. Like you have a booth. I was working for like an anime shop, and like you meet so many people just going there. Like
and they just follow you right there too.
Yeah, I mean it's super easy. Like okay, so Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con that just passed. Obviously, I was repping your shirt. Oh, by the way,
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was
I
awesome.
did have 2 people actually come up to me like, "Hey, PBR." I'm like,
No way.
Yeah,
That's cool,
so
man.
add that to the 4 people that follow in the United States. That's actually
Nice.
6.
Oh, okay, very cool.
But that's really awesome. I mean, you got some
Yeah.
recognition there. But I mean, the Jokers were there, I guess, on Thursday. So that's how you build your audience, just by meeting so many people, because you're in such a confined space with so many people. And this is the 10th anniversary of Comic-Con, so I mean, it's just crowded. Never going to Comic-Con on Saturday. It's just impossible to go. If you go on like a Thursday or Friday, seriously.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
But I mean, that's how you do it.
So you're in social media, like you just said, they're exchanging Twitter handles and following one another. That's essentially the new business card, man.
It really
right?
is.
You know,
It is.
it's just the easiest way. You can always find people. So you started you started doing social media for things that you loved, and
Exactly,
and
yeah.
now you've kind of built it into your full time gig, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, I do it professionally, and then obviously, I was thinking, all right, so I'm doing all the social media stuff for like businesses. Why can't I just do it for myself? Because I mean, in today's day, it's like your footprint is your social media site. So I quickly grabbed the domain robertcatalano.com. I mean, how effective that is technically and how flashy that is, it's not, But
No, it's great to have though. It's you, man.
But if you type in my name in Google, that's the first thing that's going to pop up. Same thing, Derek D. That's going to pop up. You know what I'm saying? So that's how people find you in Google. If they're looking for PBR, they'll find the bull riding and then you guys. You know what I'm saying? So like that's just how it goes. But
Yeah.
you got to wrap up those domains as much as you can, and just make a Wikipedia page for you if you really want to. But your work gets out there.
Do you own any URLs? Did you?
Just pizzabeerrevolution.com and pbrpodcast.com. I don't really like try to
Oh, really?
you know.
You should have like mpolano.com or something.
Yeah,
I have
there's so many Michael Polanos out there though. I'm sure it's taken and it's
Well, that's the thing though. But if you own it, they're going to go to you. So if they ever type in that, and you're updating your website regularly, you're going to be the first person to pop up, especially with all your social media sites.
I would also assume though, if people Google my name, it'll bring them to PBR because my name is plastered all over.
Well, that's where it's going to help with your blogging that you guys are doing now on the website, which is fantastic, by the way. I don't know if we talked about this last, but I love the new redesign. I know it's been a while.
you like
but
it? Cool, thank you.
Fantastic. You did all the work.
I mean,
right?
thank you
It's
because
just-
it was a lot. Like a lot of it was from your.
You like the new
we
logo?
sat down with Rob, Frankie, and I sat down with Robert and talked about like, how it should be set up, what it should look like, and he gave us a lot of tips and insight on that. And so, thank you so much for
Yeah,
for that.
such a quick turnaround. I mean, you got like just a fantastic.
Well, the guy
job.
that does our website's a brilliant person. He's not great at
that
guessing.
logo is pretty amazing.
The logo's great too. He's not really good at guessing what's in boxes.
Yeah.
but he can make a website.
The guy who made that logo probably was good at guessing what's in boxes.
He probably is really
and
good at
AOL
that.
Instant Messenger.
Yeah, and swiping left in Tinder.
First compliment that was to the blog.
Oh
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Well, it looks great.
true.
I mean,
Appreciate it. So what is it like now taking all those tools you learned for your own social media tools and now being a single voice? Because now can we talk about this?
Yeah, sure.
Right, so now you're the voice of on Facebook for ShopRite?
Yeah, so I recently got a new job. I work
Can you
for
can?
I
Because ShopRite's got the can.
No, they
Remember that
they leave the lady.
They still do it. Do they do it every year?
They do
Yeah.
do it. Yeah,
Oh, cool.
it's a great promotion that they run. But they leave that to the better looking ladies.
Longer legs.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I recently got a job. I work for the Wakefern Food Corp. They actually own the ShopRites in New Jersey. So Wakefern's actually one of the biggest actually is the biggest employer in New Jersey. So, but yeah, I do 16 Facebook pages for ShopRites in the Jersey Shore area.
That would drive me nuts.
That's crazy.
It
man.
is insane.
So when you
You
post
do the world class one in Neptune?
I may be taking that to one. So that's still
because that's where I go.
That I got time out, dude. That's the shadiest food store I've ever been in my life.
Oh,
With the circle right on 35 and oh, not Neptune. I'm talking about
66.
Wall. Sorry, my bad. Anyway.
Oh, the one on Wall. That's
creepy as hell, dude.
that's like old school still in there. Yeah.
Wait, do we have to
Yeah.
cut this out now because you work for ShopRite and they might listen?
No, it's okay.
So you
That's
have
our
to.
own opinion. He didn't say anything.
You have to.
World class shop right, Neptune, New Jersey. That's my shit.
You have to log in and out of multiple accounts to speak. Oh, I guess you don't on Facebook, but you have
Yeah.
to go on each page.
There's multiple pages, yeah.
So do you like do one thing that you just put across, or does it all have to be tailored specific?
They have to be tailored specific.
Like today,
things.
carrots are on sale.
Well, here's the thing: we're trying not to promote like price.
You don't promote carrots?
Well, we're promoting carrots.
You guys anti-carrot?
No, ShopRite's definitely not anti-carrot.
I'm picturing Rob with like 15 iPads out. He does one, next one, next one.
No, just one. Thank God, Facebook has like all these pages set up for me. But yeah, no, everyone has to have an individual voice because all ShopRites are owned different, but they have different owners, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I represent two different owners, Saker and Pearl Mart, which is the main two. Saker's kind of like Central Jersey, and Pearl Mart's more Southern Jersey and Jersey Shore. But yeah, it's intense because every store is different. You can't. I'm traveling to stores each day, and I'm taking pictures in that store, taking pictures of their associates and their customers. And you can't put that in, you can't mass post that on
Yeah.
all the pages, They're like, what's John doing in ShopRite of Manahawkin? He works in Homedale, whatever, or
Yeah.
Howell, whatever.
What about vernacular?
Yeah, that's a different voice. So, which is my voice, basically. So,
But do you find that like if you're doing a store on the shore and you're doing a store in like North Jersey, do you have to phrase your stuff differently?
it's a little bit different, yeah, because the demographics are a lot
That's pretty
different.
cool, man.
Yeah.
So the demographics are a little bit older in the shore stores, shore stores and like Saker are kind of like more central or more, with it pop culture and new because they have the Whole Foods on Route 9. They have a lot of competition. I'm talking about the ShopRite in Marlboro, just a lot of competition. But yeah, it's definitely a different way of talking to the customers.
Who in the grocery world is viewed as top of the mountain?
Oh, ShopRite.
Yeah?
Absolutely. Just dominating. I mean,
Okay.
absolutely.
Are you talking about nationally or?
Well, no,
Well,
food
New
chains
Jersey.
are not national. If you go out west, none of these
Like
chains are out there.
Yeah, like
I would
Publix
s-
is down in
I would-
Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say in this area, ShopRite is definitely
ShopRite.
dominating. But
Even beating out Wegmans, huh?
yeah.
People in Britain right
Well,
now. turn
Wegmans
this
isn't
off. They're
as-
like, what the hell are you
Wegmans
Yankees talking
isn't-
about?
Yeah, no. Wegmans is awesome, but it's not as many,
Yeah, there's a lot of ShopRite stores. I mean, and ShopRite has a huge, they've stepped up their game. Everything's there's a lot of natural products, farm fresh. Everything
Sure.
is incredible. But
You got
shop
love
there.
You got love farm fresh. I don't. Sorry, Rob.
it's
Where you
all
go?
I mean, I prefer Wegmans.
Oh, well, Wegmans is good too.
I will go to a ShopRite, but I don't go to that one.
We're getting a Whole Foods.
I went to a ShopRite this weekend and it scared the hell out of me. But it was the ShopRite in Wall. It was different. It's different. Wall's different. Everybody.
Yeah, all
they
the
have
stores are
horses.
What?
They have horses in Wall.
Oh, some people do. Yeah, yeah. But it's Wall's big. Some has
Just talking
farms.
about that demographic, man. I don't think
There
we
it
did
is.
this with you last time you were on the show. We did the Armchair Futurist.
Yeah.
But Derek D is so brilliant at all these games. We'll give it a shot. Do you remember? Oh, I don't know if
Talking,
Rob's
yeah.
old enough, man. You gotta be.
No,
old
he
enough.
probably is.
Do you remember your AOL Screen Messenger name?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
But
We're gonna
see,
guess
I
it.
always ask this
Okay.
first. Was it just America Online you had that screen name on, or was it AIM?
I don't know why it's different. Why is that
Because
different?
AIM came out after America Online as just the buddy list.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think I made it both. I think I
Yeah,
made
mine was
it
both
the
too,
same,
but
yeah.
I remember having it for AOL and logging on to AOL in 1997 or 6 or something.
I'm trying to remember, Catalano, if you're a big Yankee fan.
Yankees.
Yankee
absolutely.
fan, right? Go ahead, Derek.
So you had one. Robert Catalano. It's probably like Rob Cat, like Bobcat or something like Rob Cat. Although people call you Bob, no one calls you
A lot
Bob.
of the older folks call me Bob. Tend to call me.
So it
Bob,
might even
yeah.
be like a Bobcat or something, and with like a number at the end. I don't know if you're going the sports route.
Well, I'm going.
I'm gonna
Go
say
ahead, go ahead.
I'm gonna say like a play on his name with a number 09 2000. There's 00 or something.
All right. I'm going to go a little bit different, but pretty much the same thing. I'm going to go with the sports number, and I know he's a Yankee fan, and by looking at young Rob, I'm going to say he's probably of the generation of Derek Jeter, the captain. So I'm going to throw number 2 in there.
All right.
Okay.
We all kind
I'm
of
also
kind of the generation of Jeter.
Oh, I'm a
He's
little
around
bit
for
older.
20 years.
I mean, Reggie Jackson was probably my generation.
Okay, that wasn't mine yet.
So I don't know. And then I'm going to say that young Rob here probably has something about Manalapan in his buddy list name, and so I'm going to go like Manalapan Cat for short for Catalano 2. And I'm completely off, right?
Yeah. Derek D is on point tonight. On point tonight.
Always gets it, man.
I don't know how. I don't know. It was Bobcat 586. Incredible.
Dude, it's scary.
I said Rob Cat.
I
I was
have
like, well,
no
Robert
idea.
Bob-
I have no idea.
Bro.
I'm trying to think, like, how can you find the information like today? I'm like,
Bobcat.
No,
There's
he
no way.
nails it
There's
every
no
time.
way, though.
You know what? Now that I'm starting to think about it, and Rob
That's
says
awesome.
it, I think you research.
I swear.
You know who's
I'm
coming
trying to
on.
find out. I'm like, I have to have it somewhere online that has to be found. Like,
I swear to you on everything that
He
I did not
nails
look
it
that
down
up.
to
That
the
was
number.
incredible.
Well, I didn't get the number.
You-
What
it's
was your
close
number?
enough.
May 28th, my birthday.
Oh, his birthday. I said 00 or something. But Bobcat. Wow, I got the exact name.
Incredible.
Dude.
I'm blown away. Like, that could have been anything.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
huge.
That's what that's the thing. Like, I'm pretty good at just getting it with no clues.
And then once again, you're like,
He said
all right, let me
He said
think about this.
Manalapan Cat. You gotta
For
think.
Catalano.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have
Manala Cat.
Manala Cat. Maybe that would
I wasn't
work.
even. I wasn't living in Manalapan though when
Oh,
I had.
damn it, man.
know. I was living in Old Bridge actually. Yeah.
Wouldn't have helped. I just too
Manala
Bridge
Cat.
Cat. Fine.
I don't know. Yeah, I overthink it. You go first
That was
and you go
insane.
simple, and it always works.
I mean, you got to think. Yeah, you got to. Well,
I'm
no, I mean,
impressed.
but Bobcat. I could easily
I want to change it up next time. I want to go first.
All right. I think I still beat. I've
don't know.
beaten you before when
I don't think I've ever gone first. I'm always last.
Really.
And I think that plays into me overthinking it because I'm like, this guy
have more
just
time.
he went
Yeah.
simple.
Bobcat. It makes sense. Now I got to think of something.
You would
clever.
have said Bobcat.
No, I don't know.
You would have said
No.
Bobcat.
Wow.
You would have been like Cat Rob or something.
Cat of Rob. Cat of Rob.
Catalina Rob mixer.
The Catalina Rob mixer. That would have been a great stream.
That would have been good.
Armchair futurist.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about what's going on in the world in this one, and you've been here before, so why don't we kind of stay with that? Like the year 2050, hopefully we're sitting back in our reclining chairs. What does the world look like? And, how do these events in social media look in 2050, really? I guess that's what I'm asking.
Oh man. I mean, I don't think too much is going to change. I think the technology is definitely going to increase. I mean, we were supposed to have hoverboards, obviously. I mean,
Yeah.
this year, but
I hate that they're calling those two-wheel
Yes.
things hoverboards. Like, come on.
yeah, we'll see. I could see people walking around, or I guess driving around on those with the Google glasses on, with their watch on, like totally teched out and totally like disconnected, but connected to the world. I mean, it's very not engaging and not like it's not like formally it's not like a good time. I don't know, but that's what I see.
I feel like Google Glass kind of came and went. People were like, I'm not wearing those damn things. On my
Well, Google
face.
Watch, too, is a failure.
Google
Do you know,
Watch?
You know anyone
You mean
that has
iWatch?
one? Yeah.
I mean,
So-
Apple.
sorry,
I
Apple
don't
Watch.
wear, I
Apple
don't
Watch.
wear.
Not
know
one
some.
person wears one. I don't know anybody. You'd be hard pressed to find somebody that's wearing one.
It's also super expensive though too. I mean, but I guess that doesn't stop some people from buying it.
The iPhone's super expensive too.
Yeah, I don't even have an iPhone 6, but I should get one.
I have a 5, but it's expensive. So that's my point. It's like it's just an accessory an unnecessary accessory.
Yeah, I don't have the watch.
You look like you wanted to debate me on it.
No, I agree.
And we're also starting to make strides with the virtual reality stuff. So who knows where that's
Oh,
going,
that
you
stuff.
know?
Greg Oliver is shooting nonstop virtual reality. Everybody I ever worked with in film,
With that thing. It's just like,
everything they post on Facebook, they all have GoPros on their head.
Right.
It's like the thing. It's coming.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that in the future as well. Maybe I mean Facebook's working with the Oculus Rift, so I mean we'll see where that's going. I mean, maybe you could do the next PBR podcast in 2050 virtually.
We did one. We already did one.
well, it didn't.
We tried to do one. It was Greg Oliver just got the rig, and what episode was that? Anyone?
We got to have him on and do that again.
practically live.
It was at FLD.
Yeah, so if you want to hear
that's
what
when he
it
was
sounds like when virtual reality fails, go listen to episode 10, Practically.
Yeah, but that's when he had never used the rig before.
That was his first time. He was trying it out.
So we should have him on again and use it.
Yeah.
And how cool that'd be. People would just like look around and look at the whole
Absolutely.
table,
Crazy.
look at us. That'd be awesome.
I mean, essentially, you can see that now, but yeah, it's cool, man.
Yeah.
I know he's talking with a lot of sports teams too, like putting it on Lundqvist's head for
Right.
warm-ups.
Right,
and having people shoot pucks at him, and you can see it, like,
Yeah, that'd be dope.
It's pretty cool, man. So I don't know. That's what it is. Rob, thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations on your new step in to social media world.
Thank you.
And we wish you the best of luck. And I hope you could be our first 3-timer.
Oh man.
Oh, three.
Yeah, that'd be the
How do you say it? Menage a trois.
No, it's
Ménage à trois.
that's how I would say it, but it's written Mana G Trios. blame Dennis or Frankie, one or the other.
Oh, man.
Anything you want to plug on the way out?
Just the site, robertcatalano.com. If you want a guest blog, definitely reach out to me. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Follow these guys on Twitter and Facebook
Thank
too,
you so much.
obviously. And the fan page, That's
Awesome,
great.
man. Thank you. Speaking of guest blogging, is Rob going to blog for us on this one?
Hey, all right. Let's
Like
do it.
Lisa Varga did it? That'd be awesome.
That's a yes.
Derek D.
Come see me in 2 days at A Christmas Carol right in Asbury Park, New Jersey.
When? In 2 days? Oh,
December 14th,
Word
right?
up, word up.
Or it's around
Did
that
you get
time.
me a ticket?
Not yet.
Do I have to buy one or are you going to get me one?
We'll see about that. Houseofindependence.com. Get your tickets.
Pizza Beer Revolution. You can find us on the web, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Let's give us some love, and we would love you back.
Not on a t-shirt.
See ya.